In writing and speaking, we often have to show when an action took place. Since verbs are action verbs, tenses refer to verbs that indicate the time of the action. Is it taking place now? Later? Did it happen earlier in the day? A week ago? A year ago? Therefore, in English, tense is used to show when something happened. Now we are going to learn about the three simplest forms of tenses. They are the simple present tense, the simple past tense, and the simple future tense. The simple present tense. We use the simple present tense when we talk or write about our daily routine or for actions that we do habitually on a daily basis. For example, some birds sleep by day and hunt by night. We brush our teeth every day. The zoo is open daily from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Simple past tense. We use the simple past tense for an action that began and ended in the past. For example, Alexander Bell invented the telephone in 1876. My brother joined the circus as a clown last week. We looked left and we looked right. Then we crossed the road. Simple future tense. We use the simple future tense for actions that will happen in the future. For example, a meeting will be held next Monday at 2 p.m. You will report to me at 8 o'clock tomorrow. We are going to visit the circus on Sunday. Exercises on tenses. Read the given story and identify the tenses of the verbs used in the narration. Remember that all stories are written mostly in the past tense, but conversations between characters in the story will have verbs in the present and future tenses. The elephant and the hummingbird. One day an elephant saw a hummingbird lying flat on its back on the ground. The bird's tiny feet were up in the air, pointing skywards. "What on earth is this, Hummingbird?" asked the elephant. The hummingbird replied, "I just heard that the sky might fall today. So I'm ready to do my bit to hold it up." The elephant laughed and mocked the tiny bird. "Do you think those little feet can hold up the sky?" "Not alone," admitted the hummingbird. "But if each of us do what we can, it will help." The elephant learned a very valuable lesson that day. Great deeds are done by even the weakest of creatures when they work together. Can you identify the tenses in the above story? One day an elephant saw a hummingbird lying flat on its back on the ground. The bird's tiny feet were up in the air, pointing skywards. "What on earth is this, Hummingbird?" asked the elephant. The hummingbird replied, "I just heard that the sky might fall today. So I am ready to do my bit to hold it up." The elephant laughed and mocked the tiny bird. Do you think those little feet can hold up the sky? Not alone, admitted the hummingbird. But if each of us do what we can, it will help. The elephant learnt a very valuable lesson that day. Great deeds are done by even the weakest of creatures when they work together. So let's go over the words that represented the various tenses in the previous exercise. The simple present tense, the words are is, am, do, think, can, hold, are, and work. For the past tense, the words in the story are saw, were, asked, replied, heard, laughed, mocked, admitted, and learnt. For the simple future tense, the words used in the story are will and help. Here is a verse that has verbs in its lyrics that tell you about the difficulty of learning the right way to change the present tense to its past form. Added to this are the exceptions that make our learning more difficult. Take heart, children. Tenses are difficult for children all over the world, as shown in this poem. Tenses play tricks. If it happened in the past, you often added or changed letters. But these words keep playing tricks on me. Now I sing. Yesterday I sang. I hear a bell ring. Yesterday it rang. Now I speak. Yesterday I spoke. My toy might break. Yesterday one broke. If it happened in the past, you often added, changed letters. But these words keep playing tricks on me. Now I fly. Yesterday I flew. Now I draw. Yesterday I drew. If I send a letter, we'll say it's been sent. If I spend my money, we'll say it's been spent. If it happened in the past, you often added, changed letters. But these words keep playing tricks on me. Ring becomes rang, not ringed, but rung. Sent becomes sent, not sended, but sent.